Hey everyone, I'm Mike. At the end of the year, I'll be quitting my job, selling my home, and betting it all on becoming a full-time content creator. I have no idea if I'll go big or go broke. Either way, it'll be the adventure of a lifetime and I'm taking you with me. For now, I'm headed to Paris. So because our train was delayed in Barcelona, they won't make it to Paris tonight. The high-speed section of the rail shuts down before we will arrive. So I think he said Lyon is where we're stopping, and they're giving us free room for the night, which a little bit disappointing, but as long as we catch an early train in the morning the rest of the way to Paris, then it's okay. We won't miss any of our reservations, so we'll see. Hopefully this won't be too much of an adventure. Okay, cool.
Did I understand correctly? They're going to refund us the tickets from Barcelona to here?
I don't know.
I think they said something to that effect also.
Pretty big blunder, it seems.
Well, they said that the engineer passed out.
Oh,
yeah.
That's terrifying.
Must have gotten sick or who knows what.
Well, hopefully he's okay. It sounds like we won't make our reservation tomorrow, and hopefully we can still attend since that was most of our morning tomorrow morning. But now that's going to be canceled, potentially. A little inconvenient. I wasn't real worried about being at the front of the pack because I thought we're all going to the same place, but the line is super long and it's not moving quick. We got a hotel reservation, new train at 8:04 tomorrow morning. Breakfast was provided. I guess they gave us some kind of food. It's currently 12:30 a.m. So that means maybe we'll be in our room at 1 a.m. if we want breakfast. We're up at 5:30 maybe. And then we gotta be at the train station early enough to catch the train at 8:04. Just as we were finished checking in, one of the staff members said, "Oh, you're very lucky. This one has a jacuzzi." And I'm thinking, oh, well, hell yeah. They set us up with a nice room, which first of all, as you can see, it's not what I would call a nice room. It's relatively small. And so I'm like, okay, well, maybe, okay, still a jacuzzi? That ain't a fucking jacuzzi. Currently 6:30 a.m. It's time to get up, go have breakfast, hopefully. But hey, at least I have a nice view. All right, first steps on the streets of Paris. I think they have more than one. Anyway, so far it looks quite clean. I'm surprised, besides the cigarette butts on the ground. We just arrived at our apartment, technically, in Paris. Oh, my hair's all screwed up. It's quite small, but honestly, I think it's kind of cute. And we have a washer, so that's exciting because we didn't bring 16 days worth of clothes. And we have a balcony, which is sweet. Very small bathroom, but that's okay.
we going to catacombs.
Catacombs?
Catacombe. And before we are going to go lunch after catacomb, we are going to Eiffel Tower and
I forget the arch. Yeah, I forget the arch's name, but it's a big arch in the middle of a huge roundabout.
so we missed Versailles. Tomorrow we will go Versailles.
I think we get one of these and maybe one of these. Pizza. I wonder how it's different from American pizza.
I know you first.
Not too different, but it does taste quality. It doesn't taste like cheap pizza. The bread is really soft and it's not very greasy, so that's one big difference. American pizza is so greasy. Oh,
Not me.
there's toppings inside. So on the top and on the inside. It's like tomato, maybe brie, cheese, lettuce. It's like fighting a dog. Playing with a dog.
Oh,
Do I need to rip it off for you and then... Oh. That's either not brie or the brie in France is significantly better than the brie in the US, which wouldn't shock me. I mean, France is kind of known for their cheese, so... The size comparison. What France is famous for? The croissant.
美味しい。
Very flaky, strong, buttery
うん。
flavor.
うん。
Yeah, that's a good croissant. Alright, we're headed down into the catacombs. The Catacombs of Paris is a famous underground cemetery located in the 14th district of Paris. The underground tunnel network stretches for about 200 kilometers or 124 miles in total, while only around 1.5 kilometers or 1 mile are open to the public. In Old Paris, there weren't enough cemeteries, so in the 12th century the Cimetière des Innocents was created. This was an open-air cemetery in which trenches were dug for mass corpse disposal. Bodies were buried, wrapped in cloth, and stacked on top of one another, then covered by a thin layer of dirt.
If you fall, you'll be falling for a long time. Where does it end?
I'm feeling classic core.
Is he?
After decomposing, the bones were dug up and transferred to ossuaries surrounding the cemetery. By the 17th century, the cemetery was full. Additional mass of decomposing material led to the ground rising up higher than the surrounding streets, and poor sanitation and disease had become serious problems due to the overcrowding within. Looks good. Surprisingly, no smell.
I'm a little bit cold.
Well, man, do you want my shirt?
No, I have.
Okay. In 1780, the walls of a nearby underground wine storage collapsed under the weight of the buried bodies. As a solution, the government decided to move the bones to the aging underground quarries, which were at risk of sinking. Creepy. Good place for a horror movie.
Kilometer, right?
Yeah, I didn't expect to see like very long tunnels like this. From 1786 to 1788, the Catacombs of Paris were created, solving both the problems of overflowing cemeteries and the risk of the ground collapsing. I actually thought that there would be like a person guiding us, not just a tablet that they gave us. So I didn't really expect to be able to record a whole lot. I kind of thought they might be like, no recording, but nobody's here, so no problem. It's pretty narrow in here and short.
160 centimeters.
Rena is 160 centimeters tall. I think that comes out to 5'2", if I remember correctly. Maybe 5'4", I can't remember. It's opening up a little bit. I've never been in a mine shaft before, which is quite literally exactly what this is. So that's kind of neat to think that this is how people who used to do mining back in the days, how their workday went. Been in a mine shaft. Yeah. Before. During the French Revolution, the remains of executed prisoners were also added. It is estimated to hold the remains of more than 6 million people. By 1806, tours for visitors had begun. How working in a mine shaft would feel. No flash. Okay, no problem. She's coming. Yeah, just no flash. Thanks. Just bones. Did it say don't touch? Don't touch. Okay, all right. I want to touch them. Of course I won't. Just countless bones.
Okay, so do metal pose.
The ceiling is very low in this spot. You could almost lick it.
Really?
I know. I'm kidding. Oh, I almost dropped it. We just made it to the end of the catacombs, and I'm kind of hoping this staircase isn't as long upwards as it was downwards. The voices are getting louder. Maybe just Rena's voice. Okay, we're at the top.
Maybe short.
Creme brulee. Maybe at our dinner we can have it.
Yeah, please. You spoiled me.
What's it on? I almost walked right by it. The first time I saw the Eiffel Tower was in Twisted Metal 2, maybe. Go. Just running across the road.
Are you kidding me?
If that driver wasn't so nice, Rena would have died.
You leave me.
I said go.
You leave me. You run away alone.
Everybody shame me in the comments below if you think I'm a terrible boyfriend for leaving Rena in the road. The Eiffel Tower was built for the 1889 Paris World's Fair, which celebrated the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. Today, it functions as a broadcasting tower and serves as a symbol of tourism, communication, and culture. The tower stands 330 meters, or 1,080 feet, tall, and has 3 observation decks, with the top one offering a panoramic view of Paris. You can buy tickets on the day, but it's usually very crowded, so booking in advance is essential.
So
First of all, we're here at the arch. Giant ass arch. Rina said in Japanese it's called Gaisenmon. I don't know what it's called in English. I'm here touring France. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Gaisenmon, or Arch of Triumph as it's known in English, was ordered to be constructed by Napoleon Bonaparte in 1806 to commemorate his victories in battle, and completed in 1836. Standing about 50 meters, or 164 feet, tall, it is one of Paris's most iconic monuments. We didn't have time to go up, but from the top of the arch you can clearly see 12 avenues radiating out in all directions. It is said to look just like a star from above. This is the Louvre. It's one giant ass building and subterranean levels as well. Just packed to the brim full of art. Is this where they did the Olympics show? In here? I feel like this is what happens when you have a country that values art.
Water, beer, cigarette, wine, champagne.
I don't know if we mentioned it yet, but we're tired. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of random noises to keep myself awake.
What?
What?
What did it mean?
Do you want something for tonight?
Dessert?
You want dessert? We got the goods. Ice cream, chocolate milk for my little baby boy belly. Heineken.
Here.
Did we get anything else? Water. It's Wednesday morning. We're getting ready to go to the Louvre. Rena woke up this morning with a sore throat, so we may just end some of our activities short, come back to the hotel and rest, but that's okay because honestly we didn't sleep much last night anyway, which is probably why she's not feeling well. This is croissant with eggs Benedict and avocado toast with pomegranate and feta cheese. Oh, and an egg. Another banger croissant and the egg, poached egg. and hollandaise sauce. This is a delicious breakfast. She threw it at me. It's like cutting a log with a butter knife.
So fork to knife. I don't use to fork and knife.
She's used to chopsticks.
I make excuse.
That breakfast was 52 euro, which is like 60 fucking dollars. Expensive as hell.
The Louvre is one of the largest art museums in the world. Originally built as a royal palace, it was opened to the public as a museum in 1793. It houses world-famous masterpieces such as the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and Winged Victory of Samothrace. The museum is divided into 3 wings, Denon, Sully, and Richelieu, and attracts about 9 million visitors each year, making it the most popular museum in the world.
First stop, toilet. Well, the Mona Lisa is already full, or the branch of the Louvre that has the Mona Lisa is already full. So we're gonna go to a different branch. We've been in line for about 20 minutes. I think the Louvre is gonna end up being many lines and a little bit of art. All right, genuinely, we have a lot of very beautiful statues in here. And of course, it wouldn't be a Roman statue without the nipple.
Sleeping Hermaphroditus, discovered in Italy in 1608, dates back to the ancient Greco-Roman period, and its artist is unknown. It depicts Hermaphroditus, who is the son of Hermes, the god of travel and commerce, and Aphrodite, the god of love and beauty, embodying both male and female features in hermaphroditic form.
Alright, so that butt you just saw was a man's butt, but also a woman's butt, because it was a hermaphrodite.
Venus de Milo is an ancient Greek statue of the goddess Aphrodite, who is known as a symbol of beauty and grace throughout the world. When it was discovered, both of its arms were already missing.
If I remember correctly, many of these statues were vandalized by older cultures, which is why they're missing things like arms or heads. These things are pretty cool to see in person, honestly. I've seen them in video a lot, or pictures, but it really is quite different seeing it in person. Okay, so not stolen, toilet. Not stolen pieces of, at least this one here behind us is a wall from a latrine under King Charles's castle. Interesting piece to take from the castle. It's interesting how the Egyptian one is so different from the Roman one. At least so far, it's possible that the Roman one has similar sections, but the Roman one is like all statues and large pieces of art. And then the Egyptian one, like there's a display case for a bow and arrow and other things. Maybe that's just because they can't take all the Egyptian art back here. So proximity, but feels weird. think this is a board game. I don't see any descriptions, but that looks like maybe some sort of grid that maybe you place your pieces on. So Jake, maybe you can learn this ancient Egyptian board game. I think we're gonna have a lot of footage of the Louvre. There's just so much to see. Like these feet. We opted out of doing the audio guide this time because the last few times we just turned it off anyway. But I think if we did the audio guide, we could spend maybe 3 or 4 days here just going through every piece of art. So we started maybe here, and we've kind of made our way like this. Are we in yellow yet?
No, not yet.
We're here. I thought, oh, we've made it through half of the museum. I'm shocked. No, this is the main floor. They have 1, 2, and then they have basement floors, -1, -2. There is so much to see here. It's just crazy. I actually did not realize there were so many different sarcophagus. I always had assumed that maybe they were for royalty or whatever, and maybe that's still true. But you only hear about the ones in the pyramids, it seems. But there are a ton. Did you know that many of the mummies that were found were actually eaten by travelers? People would eat the mummies. They thought it was medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah.
Cannibalism.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know if this is a real mummy or is it wood? I think it's a real mummy.
This male mummy was an adult male from the Ptolemaic period of ancient Egypt, circa 305 to 30 BCE. Known as Nenu or Patchery, he came from a wealthy family and his face was wrapped in finely woven linen.
I've heard that many of the things in these types of museums, I don't know about the Louvre specifically, but are basically stolen from Egypt. I don't know how true that is, but there's so much here, it feels true.
Stealing art also Egypt.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's Roman interpretation or if it's an Egyptian. I think it's a Roman or French interpretation.
Horus is one of the most important gods in ancient Egypt mythology. He is the god of the sky and is often associated with the sun and the moon. He has the head of a falcon, with his right eye representing the sun and his left eye representing the moon.
Sometimes the ceiling is more interesting than the art they have on display. Honestly, this is like unreal. This is crazy. The amount of detail in this. It's like sculptures and paintings put together. Gorgeous.
Nike of Samothrace is a sculpture of the winged goddess of victory, Nike, depicting her descending from the sky onto the prow of a ship. The height of the sculpture itself is about 2.75 meters, and the total height, including the pedestal, is about 5.57 meters.
All right. This is the crowd to see Mona Lisa is like actually kind of ridiculous. The employee was yelling at us to keep moving, but the truth is, where the hell are we gonna go? It's like so packed in here. Okay, we decided we would do the Mona Lisa. There's just so many people. It's actually like being packed in like sardines in the front.
Mona Lisa is a portrait painted by Leonardo da Vinci, an Italian artist of the Renaissance period. The expression is said to change depending on the viewing angle and the light.
Okay, that was honestly, I don't really understand the hype around the Mona Lisa as it is. And then standing in the crowdiest crowd I may have ever been in to get 15 or 20 seconds in front of it. That was an experience. Something out of Elden Ring. All right, we're on our way out. We probably saw maybe an eighth of what they have, and much of it we just kind of moved through quickly. We've been looking for the exit for probably 20 minutes, it feels like. We finally found it. Holy moly. And we'll go get lunch, and if we're lucky, we'll have enough time to take a nap before going to the Palace of Versailles. Earlier, when I said we found the exit, what I meant was we found the path to the exit, and actually getting to the exit took us another, 10 minutes, and I'm exhausted. Alright, we rode all the way to the Palace of Versailles, about an hour trip, half hour on train, half hour on the bus. And then I realized that the tickets I bought last minute, because our train was delayed and we missed our first tickets, are only for the gardens, not for the interior. So hopefully the gardens are cool. I feel like I'm gonna see Willy Wonka at the front of this gate.
The Palace of Versailles was used as the royal residence of the French monarchy from the 17th to the 18th century, and from 1682 until the French Revolution in 1789, it served as the political center of the Kingdom of France. Inside the palace, there are more than 2,300 rooms, most of which are adorned with magnificent and luxurious decorations.
I'm actually a little surprised that they charge a separate ticket for this, because it doesn't really look like there's a whole lot to see. Also, it's gonna rain. Well, it's already raining, but it's probably gonna rain harder. Yeah, we can. Yeah, there's a lake. That's pretty exciting. The grass reminds me of like a Zen garden. Like with the sand, they make the designs in the sand, but it's grass. Just in time to see the fountain almost completely drained. But it looks like a nice fountain. We're gonna go down and check out this hole in this hedge wall. I think it might be like a little hedge maze. So that would be kind of neat. Oh, quite the toilet entry right here.
Restaurant.
Here, must be. Oh, we're having a small mid-afternoon snack. Caramel crepe, lemon meringue tartette, whatever that is, and a latte. Oh, I know this one. I know this one. I've seen this statue talked about. I believe this statue is called something like the of, I don't know, they're raping that girl if I remember correctly. I'm mistaken. The statue I thought I was looking at is the Rape of Persephone, which this lady is in a very similar pose, but not the same. All right. Well, the gardens are neat. There's there's some cool things in here. I definitely don't think I would recommend getting only the gardens if you're planning to come to the Palace of Versailles. But if you feel like you want to make an entire day of this place, not a bad idea to include it. We're going to go get some French Vietnamese pho for dinner in the rain. Some beef noodles and rice, like kind of like a stir fry, and beef pho. How is it? All right, today Rena and I are headed to Cologne, Germany, and then to Prague, Praha,